Here at Smith Rock, we're just doing less projects. So we're focusing more on the details. We're spending a lot more time just disinfecting our restrooms, greeting the public, encouraging, the social distancing out on the trails. A lot of the bigger projects that we were going to be knocking out this year and the next year, they're on hold. The budget's, on hold right now. So we're just getting the basics done. We've got trail ambassadors out in the parks, and we're operating our welcome center off of volunteers, which is typical this time of year. And then getting Misery Ridge back open. We had a big storm up there, so we're having volunteer work crews come up and do a lot of the hands-on work to get Misery Ridge back in shape. So they're really helping us pull through, so we couldn't do it without our volunteers.
Well, living next to Smith Rock Park has its advantages. This is the beauty, and it's a natural place to hike, reflect, just enjoy nature, and walking across the street and being at the park is a benefit. It's available to everybody, but for the locals, it's right in your backyard, so it's a plus from that standpoint. And we like to share it with everybody. That's the reason we moved here, because of the beauty of it, and people want to be a part of it. We just like to see it controlled to where everybody gets a positive experience from it.
It's been busy. Yeah, I gotta say, Memorial Day weekend looked like a typical Memorial Day weekend. We had every parking lot space has been full. Parking's been, the biggest challenge at the park, and that's nothing new. That's Smith Rock. It's a big draw.
After they lifted the ban on getting out in the parks, we did see quite a resurgent. Normally the parking on Wilcox is what in the past has always been a problem on major weekends like holidays, but now we're seeing it every weekend. And people, there are more people coming to the park now earlier than they have in the past.
We're creatively looking at other ways to address the parking. A lot of that has been on hold because we were waiting for the master plan that was going to guide the expansion of parking and the change of parking to allow it to be safer. But again, that's on hold for right now, so we need to do something in the short term to deal with the parking situation. And so that's where we're meeting with the county and the road department and the Neighborhood Alliance and coming up with some creative solutions to address that overflowing parking issue.
We are currently, as the Terrebonne Neighborhood Alliance, looking into providing a brochure of features and areas to visit in the Terrebonne area. Skull Hollow, which is 7 miles away over on Lone Pine Road. Great mountain biking, great hiking over there. We have Steelhead Falls over in Crooked River Ranch. Is a very beautiful Deschutes River site. There's restaurants, there's farms.
So if you arrive like in the middle of the day, or like anytime between 10 and 2, you might find, especially on a weekend, that all the parking spaces are full. So we really encourage you not to park on the road shoulder and walk in. It's just packing the park. It makes it harder for everyone here to maintain that social distance, to give each other the space they need to recreate. So if you come here, you find that all the parking spots are full, maybe take some time, go back into Redmond, enjoy the local businesses over there. Come back in the afternoon. Things will start to open back up. Parking spaces will open up.